Okay, so you've been exploring AI, and it seems like you're already using these tools, which is fantastic.
But what if you could level up your AI game even more? Like, really unlock some serious potential.
This is where things get really interesting because we're tapping into this incredible global community for some insider tips.
Yeah, and the best part is it's a community you're already part of. The AI4Life community over on Beincom.
Right. And we were so blown away by the resources you shared with us from there.
For those who haven't checked it out, Beincom is like this platform, almost like a digital clubhouse, I guess.
Yeah.
People passionate about a topic can connect and learn together there.
Exactly. And the AI4Life community within Beincom, they've got this approach to learning that's super unique.
Yeah, it's structured, but in a way that feels, I don't know, fun. More like a game than some boring online course.
Oh, tell me about it. They've got that whole medal system for participation, right?
Right, remember those. I'll admit, I kind of get a kick out of collecting those digital trophies myself.
It's like a little dopamine hit to keep you coming back for more.
Well, get this, those medals, they might actually lead to some real-world rewards down the line.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, there's buzz about a potential token airdrop. Those medals could be your ticket in.
Wow. So not only is this community packed with great info, they might be rewarding their active members. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I'm curious, with so much happening, how do they keep everything organized?
That's where their inner group structure comes in, which is super smart. It's like imagine a well-organized library.
Instead of dusty old books, you've got cutting-edge AI knowledge at your fingertips. They've split everything up into 6 main groups.
6 groups. Okay, I'm picturing the Dewey Decimal System, but for AI. Give me the categories.
They've got you covered on everything. You've got AI news for all the latest breakthroughs.
Makes sense. What else?
Then there's AI tools to explore all the AI applications out there, which seems to be growing every day. Then there's AI fun, because who doesn't love some AI-generated art or a good AI game, right?
Okay, I'll admit, that does sound like fun. What else have they got?
Well, they know that a lot of people are trying to master tools like, ChatGPT. So they have AI chat dedicated to, crafting those super effective prompts.
Right.
And since AI isn't all just about the tech itself, there's AI Think. That one dives into all the bigger questions, the impact of this tech on society and how we think.
Right, right.
And finally, AI Stories, a space to share personal experiences and reflections on how AI is, shaping our world.
Wow, that is impressive. Seriously. They've gone from the practical to the philosophical. It's like a one-stop shop for anyone who wants to wrap their head around AI.
Exactly. It's both comprehensive and accessible, which is not an easy thing to pull off.
For sure. But, one of the things that really stood out to us,
What's that?
their approach to this challenge we've all faced. How do we get those AI tools to actually do what we want them to do?
Oh, tell me about it. I can't tell you how many times I've typed in a prompt and gotten something completely off base.
Right. Like, am I speaking Martian or something? It's like,
You have this clear vision, but then getting that across to the AI can be tough.
it's a struggle.
Well, that's why this community developed this, super practical framework for what they call prompt engineering. They even gave it a catchy name, the AI4Life Ear Framework.
Okay, II for life ear.
That's a mouthful, but I'm
Oh.
intrigued.
It's not as scary as it sounds. Think of it like a cheat sheet for talking to your AI. A way to make your instructions super clear.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
But what's the magic formula? How does it actually work?
So the AI for life part is like the initial setup, the ER at the end. That's all about fine-tuning your results.
Okay,
So it starts with acting. You basically tell the AI what role you want it to play.
interesting.
Like, do you need a summary from a history buff? Tell it to act like a history professor.
So you give the AI a specific persona to work with. Exactly. Then you've got implementing. That's where you get specific about what you need. A poem, code, a business plan, whatever it is, lay it out.
No more vague requests. I like it. What's next?
Then there's format, which is super useful. You can literally decide how you want that output delivered. Bullet points, a sonnet, a spreadsheet, you name it.
Oh, that's cool. So it's all about making the AI work for you, not the other way around.
Exactly. And then we have limits, which honestly, this one's a lifesaver.
How so?
It's all about setting those boundaries, right? So you're not drowning in information. You can control the word count, time period, even the specific context you want the AI to zero in on.
So no more sifting through pages of irrelevant stuff when all you needed was a quick answer.
Exactly. And then finally, instructions. This is where you get really specific in providing clear steps, keywords, anything to guide the AI toward what you want.
So the more details, the better the results. Makes
Okay.
sense. But what about that ER at the end?
Ah, good catch. So it stands for evaluate and refine. This is where you become the critic.
Okay.
Look at what the AI generated.
Yeah.
Is it accurate? Does it actually meet your needs?
So it's about being an active participant in the process, not just taking whatever the AI spits out.
100%.
Huh.
And if it's not quite right, that's where refine comes in. You tweak your prompt, maybe add some context, and try again.
I love that. It's like you're having this conversation with the AI, helping it understand what you need.
That is a great way to put it. And this whole approach, it just shows how much this community values learning and adapting.
Which is key in the AI world because it's constantly changing. I've definitely felt that pressure to keep up with every single new thing that comes out. It feels like there's a new AI app launching every day. It's a lot. How do you even keep up with all of it?
That's something this community really gets.
Yeah.
And they have some great advice on dealing with that exact feeling.
Oh, do tell.
One thing they emphasize is focusing on the bigger picture.
Hmm.
Like, don't get too caught up in chasing every single new AI thing that pops up.
So it's more about the core principles than being an expert on every single tool out there.
Right. Practical application and critical thinking, those are key. It's about figuring out how to use these tools in a way that makes sense for you and what you want to do, not just following blindly.
Which is so important. AI is a tool, right? It's up to us to figure out how to best put it to use.
Exactly. They have this saying, don't just ask what AI can do for you. Ask what AI can help you do for yourself.
I love that. It's about AI enhancing what we do, not taking over, right?
Yes. It can free up your time and energy so you can focus on what truly matters.
Which kind of begs the question, what does truly matter?
That's the big question, isn't it? The million-dollar question.
Yeah,
And that's something only you can answer.
sure.
But one thing I love about AI4Life is their belief in empowering people.
So it's about using AI to create a life that's more in line with our values and passions.
Exactly. Think about a world where AI takes care of the boring stuff,
Yeah.
you know, and we have more time to be creative, connect with people, and live a more fulfilling life.
That's the dream, right?
Right. And they're creating a path to get us there, which is so cool to see.
It's inspiring to see how they've put it all together, the structured learning, the practical tips, the sense of community.
It's a good reminder that AI isn't just about the tech itself, it's about people.
So well said. As we wrap up our deep dive into the AI for Life community, here's something I want you to think about. How can you use AI to reclaim your time and focus on what truly makes you tick?
We really encourage you to check out this community, connect with others, and explore the possibilities of AI.
And hey, maybe even earn a few medals along the way. Until next time, happy AI exploring.